So do thou, my Lord, thou and I never apart. Thou wave of the sea, dissolve in the sea. Wave of the sea, dissolve in the sea. I am the harbor, make me the sea. I am the harbor, make me the sea. Oh, make me the sea. Make me the sea, oh, make me the sea. Wave of the sea, dissolve in the sea. Wave of the sea, dissolve in the sea. I am the bubble, make me the sea. I am the bubble, make me the sea. Bubble, make me the sea. I am the bubble, make me the sea.
Continue to feel the vibration of this chant, feeling the vastness of the ocean and oneness with that vast ocean. Affirm that we are one with the infinite. Let's take a few double breaths to release any remaining tensions from our body. Double inhale is the whole body. Double exhale, relax. Once again, double inhale, double exhale. One more time, double inhale, double exhale. Relax completely. Let's do a few rounds of even count breathing to relax our minds. Use your diaphragm to breathe deeply. I'll count the first few rounds for you. Let's inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, and exhale. Continue on your own for a few more rounds. As you continue, feel that you're more and more relaxed, your mind becoming calmer and calmer. or you could have continued, continued much longer, but for today, let us stop, even count breathing. Let's take one long inhalation through the nose and three gentle exhalations with the mouth and the nose. Wait for the breath to come back naturally. When the breath comes back, let us breathe naturally and let's watch that natural rhythm of our breath as if we are standing at the seashore and watching the waves coming and going. We watch our own breath without controlling, simply watch. And as we talked at the beginning today, if you like, you can also visualize, try to feel the energy rising in the spine as you inhale and energy descending as you exhale, as if the wave is rising with your inhalation and the wave is falling with your exhalation without controlling. Simply watch energy rising and falling, the waves rising and falling with your breath. As you continue to watch your breath, you might notice your breath. Some of your breath are short, shallow, some are longer, deeper. We simply watch, not controlling. Let us also introduce the mantra forms. So as you inhale,
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It's just you and I for a lifetime. Tamahana. Yay! Winning the day. www.winningtheday. Yeah, yeah. 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 Woo. Hi, Joe. Joe said hi. Oh my gosh, look at us. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Essentially.
Today.
Maybe you could tell me the things that you get stuck on, the dopamine fractals that consume so much of your time, that get you stuck, that doesn't want to let you go. Tell me, you got that? What is yours? Sam, would you say the yoga class last night was more yin yoga? We did do some holds. Yeah, long holds and such. And it put us in like holding poses. And then she did kind of give her cues at the sidelines as well. I love One Piece. I wasn't making a One Piece joke, but I love One Piece too, actually. Full flag, thank you, Kirby. I just watered them today. Veganism doesn't make sense. Why not everything? Sense. Why not everything you can? Why not eat everything you can? Is that what you intended to say? I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegan. I've never been a vegan. I've never even tried vegetarianism, to be completely honest. I was, however, friends.
I eat food.
With a group of friends.
I try to eat my vegetables.
And I would lie if I said
Vegetables.
they were having a good time.
Melt is the lawnmower
I would
electric.
lie if I said I was envying them. They looked rough. They looked like they were being robbed of spirit. Right? Like my homies got so small. They got so small. And again, I don't think they were eating enough protein, right? They were just cutting out all animal products. They weren't upping their protein intake from other sources. So I just watched my homies become like skeletons, right? Lose. I think literally Christian lost like, and this is Christian, by the way, and some of you friends know Christian. Christian did a year of veganism. I think I watched him lose 20 pounds of muscle, all right, in a year. It was horrifying. I used to be extremely overweight, like 240 pounds. I keep forgetting the pound number. 106 kilograms at 16. Very, very heavy weight, right? And then I did keto, so essentially only animal products for almost a year. And then I went from being 106 kilograms to being 76 kilograms. So I lost 30 kg, 60 plus pounds in that time, right? And I maintained my muscle mass. I even gained muscle mass as I lost all of that fat. And it became very clear to me that that is an effective strategy. I haven't tried it, so I can't say that it's not. But yeah, I know what works for me. Perhaps you mean it doesn't make sense to me. Not classic, and for sure it was definitely on that side of it. So I really like feeding into the long haul. Normal routine to me, parents and movements, the breath. It was neat to experiment as a whole. So I actually,
Cheers, friends.
the long
Big hugs.
I also got like really deep into mindful study just before the practice started. It hasn't took me exercise long. We then stood up. We actually like started our entire practice on the floor, and then we finished our practice standing up. And I do these like arm kind of raises in my normal practice, part of my practice. And during that practice, we did it at the end of my practice, and I could feel the blood flow being different in my arms. It was kind of strange. I was trying to articulate the same thing you were saying, but I still don't know exactly what that was. It slowed me down a bit. I practiced pranayama, but my direct line is as long as you like me. Yeah, but pranayama is have you noticed that the algorithm tends to create the exercise for people shelling raw eggs, is that what the algorithm calls for? Is that really what needs to be done? Of course,
Hydrate.
of course. But it does feel a little bit disheartening to any creator online that's like, yeah, I'm gonna pour my heart and soul, my entire personality, my exuberance into the internet, and then some person unshells raw egg and they get 1,700 times the viewership. Kind of funny. Sidebar. I read that belly breath are supposed to help with lymph flow. There we go. Belly breathing now. Because I'm fat and need to lose weight, I am also getting a little bit fluffy. Gabriel. Right? You can kind of see. There is like more fatos on me. Right, look at that. I can start to pinch it. It does make my arms look more jacked. That's the part that's kind of the win.
Film's in the
As I
chat.
get a little bit more weighty, suddenly my arms look significantly larger. And then as soon as I get to a very like Jacobo Bacco look, my arms look puny. Freaking dysmorphia coming for all of us. GBs. Just be healthy and be strong. That's the one thing you shouldn't let go, right? But even if you do gain weight, make sure you remain strong.
Satanama.
That's a very easy way to do it. Right? If you can still do your 10 or whatever pull-ups, right? Feel good about it. Even if you do gain a bit of weight, you remain intact with your strength. Because that is what's important. How much weight you have on your body isn't as important as how capable you are of moving it. Right? Muscle mass.
Satanama. 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 Both hands. Satanama. Satanama. What's happening? What led to this? What led to Melt saying?
So I don't have to do all the pushing myself. Pretty sure.
What pushing don't you have to do? What?
I'm about to make this ranch pasta set with RoboCup.
He's laughing. I don't know. I'm glad he's smiling.
Moving from untruth to truth, from that which I gather to that which I am. Very mindful to My friend has an electric mower to practice smiling big for book tables. We got CJ joining us again, saying good morning, Lord Commander. There we go. There we go. You hear that? That's him recognizing my title, Lord Commander. I don't know what a Lord Commander.
Nan says, I've been doing this exercise where I hold my index finger out in front of me, then move my head at a 45-degree angle while keeping my eyes on the index. That's an eye exercise. Yeah, the eye clock is, I'm going to show you, 30 seconds. The eye clock. 30 seconds on all the positions, and then you go around and then do 12 again. 1 o'clock. I don't know, it helps me with the fingers. Sometimes I'll put a finger. Two o'clock. I guess we're all the way on 3 o'clock. My 2 o'clock might have been a little bit high. That happens. Can't worry about it. 4 o'clock. Hmm, 5 o'clock, looking at my nostrils. Six o'clock, 30 seconds. 1, 2.
Just getting into exercise. That's the thing that I now pride myself upon. But I was definitely stuck thinking about just how fat I am, not how strong I'm becoming. And at this point, I'm really capable.
7 o'clock.
And it's very hard for my strength to waver because I practice daily. So I'm like constantly maintaining. I feel you, Mel. The key factor is sensationalism. It feels like the algorithm is geared towards desensitizing us slowly to BS content. And then people mirror that and then mimic it in their content. It's strange. You're completely right. Phil, that's very mindful of you. That's exactly what's happening. And I can see how it's possible.
That's not what's happening.
I just refuse, right? Like there is stuff that I can do.
It's all just a mirror. Sure. Give me an explanation with the mirror involved in it. And I'm going to say, yes, that's exactly what's happening.
For me
People are behaving because there's mirrors involved.
Right, to almost like do what the algorithm expects. And I might end up doing that anyway at some point, but I have to do it from a place of authenticity, right? It has to be me. It has to be me all the way through. If I do it,
8 o'clock.
what I think I'm supposed to do, I'm not gonna do it. I just will not do it. I cannot motivate myself. All right, the oppositional defiance in me is too strong for me to do stuff that I don't want to. Let me see. I think I've missed some, but I think I'm gonna get to these. Yeah, instead of touching my screen here. I've been doing this exercise
So
where
9
I
o'clock.
put this finger out in front of me, then I move my head at a 40-degree angle while keeping my eyes on the index finger. Then 90-degree angle down while still looking. Like that?
10 o'clock.
What does that help for? Pasta dish sounds good to me. Anyway, the finger thing is supposed to be good for the brain. There you go. That one I'm sure will be good for the brain. And then apparently these ones you can do too. All right, just touching your fingertips to your thumb. Signal. Because these are your furthest points from your brain. Right? Signal
11 o'clock.
Way to the edges. Same for your toes. I made cracked pasta salad. This is the best thing I've had. Best idea I've had in quite a long time. The pasta has become cracked. The child eats the whole bowl. Mint finger, I think. Checks out. I exercise. I do eye clock. Sam, is it a recipe worth sharing? That's interesting, Angie. Death by Snoo would guarantee you enter into Valhalla.
Finally, again, 12 o'clock.
I think the act of getting death by Snoo is like the most Valhalla thing ever. Stop. Internet. No, Skyla. Skyla. Hey, why not grooving today? I groove on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is my groove day. The rest of the time, I show up here and chill with you friends. Part of me feels like I should do daily dance streams for the sake of my own well-being. I think it would be good for my cardio if I danced more frequently, but it can be pretty taxing.
Yeah, we did eye
I didn't
clock.
dance that hard yesterday. I definitely have a reason to dance some more. 1 box of ranch with bacon pasta salad. I don't know what a box. They drink this. They make ranch in boxes. I'm gonna fool myself. Just took a pic of the recipe. Nice. Gonna have it. You want to hear something funny? Sorry for yawning as you're asking. Yeah, I'm down. You want to hear something funny? The other day I was watching a World Cup game, and the commentator was commenting the goalkeeper, and I laughed hard because he said he did a good job spreading himself. It's kind of bad, Bill. It's kind of a bad funny joke, but it's still kind of funny. I think it would be funnier if the goalkeeper had superpowers. And, like, what's it called? What is that one called? I'm actually forgetting his name. The Fantastic Four guy, the main dude, the, like, leader of the group that has that stretchy power. I think it would have been funnier if he literally stretched himself all across the goal. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Okay.
I don't know. Hilarious. Hilarious.
I am returned. That joke changed. No, that for no reason. Might be fun too. I dance for no reason all the time, groups. I love dancing.
Everything is a commandment. That's my issue. The emotional, how do you put emotional? I don't know how to communicate. I think we're doing good.
Me and Joe had Michael Jackson song stuck in our head, Goalkeeper. And I laughed hard because he said he did a good job spreading himself. It's kind of bad, Phil. It's kind of a bad funny joke, but it's still kind of funny. I think it would be funnier if the goalkeeper had superpowers. And, what's it called? What is that one called? I'm actually forgetting his name. The Fantastic Four guy, the main.
Melt likes saying words.
The group that has that stretchy
I'm
power.
bad.
I think it would have been funnier if he literally stretched himself all across the goal. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
What? What's happening right now? That's important. My friend Meltmore is making a live stream. I'm
gonna bring this over.
I thought I would I don't know how to support that.
I am returned.
I don't know how to support that. He talks about
Melt dance for no reason.
I don't know how to communicate.
I dance for no reason all the time.
Like I say something that I think is gonna be fun, and like I don't know. That sounded that I don't know how to take that. The elevation and tone. But here we are, toning it up. No, wait, none could. We tone ourselves.
Sweet. Fresh air breathe. Okay, Mel, pasta salad is a thing you can find at the grocery store in a box. It is shelled pasta, cheese, and carrots, usually, and the Play-Doh packet. The more you know. Here I thought salad has salad in it. So that was like one of the key things. It's like, surely, Mel, no, I'm joking. I'm just laying it on thick. I know that there's a bunch of different salads. There's egg salad. I don't know why. Let me find out. Today we'll find out why all of these things are called salad at the same time. Me and friends are having a conversation about salads and how there's egg salad and pasta salad and of course like normal salads that have salad in them. Why are all of them called salads? Of course, you can do what Sam said, but with fresh ingredients as well, of course. But it's probably easier to maintain the flavor profiles if you use something from the box, I'm sure. Yikes, you know what the internet is good for, too. Illuminating the shadow of your persona in a way. Sorry for the bad joke, but that one is more mindful. You don't have to apologize. Do you feel like you're like the joke not landing with me made you feel some things? It definitely does that. Illuminating the shadow of your persona allows you to consciously evolve. That is what this space is for me about, right? Like we are literally consciously evolving. It's a bit clunky, admittedly. it's a little bit clunky. I am not always as on it as I think I could be. I think I'm gonna get more and more on it. One of these days, I'm gonna be so professional, it's gonna be obnoxious. All right, but right now, I just get to have fun. I just get to be like playful, be a little kid, all right? Because one day I'm gonna be a freaking 700-year-old being, and that 700-year-old being is gonna have probably the biggest stick up his ass. Or ideally not. Maybe I can be mindful of it. Maybe I'm gonna be even more laid back, even more chillaxed. Maybe I'm gonna be speaking at like 1 word per day cadence. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I've done thousands of live streams, tens of thousands of live streams. Now I'm going to do 100 live streams to complete a single paragraph.
What?
Yeah.
I don't understand what he's
And
saying.
then I'm not gonna tell you, friends, when I'll say the word. I'm going to do like a 7-hour live stream, and then at some
What
point,
is he
I'm gonna
saying
say,
right now?
At some point, and it's gonna be a different point every single day.
I mean, he's smiling. He's doing
Some
it.
days it'll be right at the start.
I know exactly
Some days
what the
it'll be
body
right at the
language
end.
is saying.
Most days it'll be some obscure.
See, English doesn't have words for that. When people do that, there's no word in
But then,
English
of
when people
course,
do
the
that.
internet and the statistics
Or the
will
thing
show
he's about to
everybody
do.
The big spike when the word happens. So they'll get to click on it. And there's going to be people in the comment section being like, he said the word. He said the word at 10:15. And then there's going to be someone who
It's 9:20.
calculates, well, no,
One.
I need to stop. And then there's going to be someone who compilates.
I had one of those Magnum things. What's it called? The ice cream.
I agree with you all. Plus, Phil, I'm sure you do. I feel like you're very much aligned with the energy we have in this space. And sometimes, right, we can get so in our own heads. We can make things so awkward for ourselves that we get stuck not knowing what to say. And those are also moments for us to consciously evolve within. And the way that I try to grow in those moments is reminding myself that there are no stakes. Or at the very least, the stakes are not as high as we think they are.
What about the...
Like, more often than not, we find ourselves concerned with the way that we were perceived. And that's the case for every single being, right? They're also concerned with the way that they were perceived. So they're not concerned with the perception of you that they had, right? Their perception of you usually almost ends when they stop looking at you, right? Maybe they'll think thoughts about you, right? And some of those thoughts might be positive, more often than not even, right? But those thoughts are very fleeting, very, very fleeting. And in that way, I feel...
I'm so fucking high.
I don't know if we get dopamine from thinking about how we work.
Oh, here, this right here.
But we can get stuck thinking about that stuff as well. Here's something. Someone on my mom's side used to make literal pizza with little marshmallows, coconut shreds, walnuts, and pistachio filling. And I believe I'm gonna need to auto filter the food comments. Shall I be practicing or doing practice?
I'm so sorry, Mel. And he was talking about it earlier. I'm a disrespectful.
I'm looking for B. Just finished 9 at a Mac at 11 p.m. I went for an ice cream on a stick. Yeah. At 9:30 p.m. I went for chicken broth noodles with eggs. I was like, oh, there's not time to break my fast. It was like chicken broth, solid and to be jelly. Literally, it was like I had a thing of chicken broth that I had made the previous time I had chicken, and it was just like a pot of jello. And I was like, this is what I'll use for noodles, and I consumed that pot of jello essentially. All of that colored it. Thank you, dear chickens, for offering me your juice. Why? Why would you articulate it like that? No. I need to spare myself sometimes. There's no. There is jello molds which contain like anchovies, toenails, and then there's jello salad which is sweet and satisfying, retro, different animals, same scary product.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
makes sense.
Chocolate covered.
Hey, I said yeah, makes
I do
sense.
know what you're talking about when you say a Magnum. We have Magnums back home as well. My mom's favorite chocolate is a Magnum. Her favorite chocolate is Magnum, and her favorite drink is grape Kaiser. And some of those products in South Africa are the more expensive kind. Right? There is like
That's how intuition works.
not grape Kaiser and not Magnum products. That's like what, 25 cents cheaper per product, and it makes a difference. My mom was right. And it was a very interesting thing growing up, just witnessing that, seeing how she does prefer the thing that's a little bit nicer, and then I conclude that it is nicer. Why would you want the thing that's not nicer? It is. The thing you got is nicer. It is. Definitively. And that definitely did influence me growing up as well, right? The dopamine stuff we get stuck in. It's not just games. Just it can be even like a life choice. Say you bake more than the average of that product costs. In other words, you can get the same thing for less money, but you got the thing that's a little bit more money. And it's a little bit more money because it has differences, right? And those differences cost more. Okay, now I'm in the gatekeeper.
I'm starting to like decode what when he's talking and the body language that he uses, like the words and the things. Sometimes they go together, and sometimes they go together in like to a pattern, that I know. But sometimes they only seem to right. Period. My experience. Thought I was being all disrespectful there for a minute. I was like, oh no. Let's get started on that steel cut oak. Get in my belly. Get in my belly. Steel cut oak. Get in my belly. Yeah. Steel cut oaks. Get in my belly. Steel cut oak. Lots of H2O to go, go, go.
And then the previous time you just said goodbye. So I don't know what to remember, but I remember that you were here. And I welcome you back, OJ. Or Dr. Thunder. We were talking about soda. I feel like soda adjacent. I was thinking about soda. I was thinking about soda. I was like, yeah, there's like different types of soda as well. Instead of soda, I've been drinking like bubbly water, LaCroix kind of stuff. Carbonated essence water. And that is definitely going to change the taste as well. It's not something that I'm used to doing. But it is something that I find satisfaction in. I don't know about all of the potential microplastic exposure and the basicness of the actual liquids. Or is it acidity because of carbonation? No, it should be more basic if it's carbonated, right? Yeah. I'm noticing just the dopamine fractals, right? Like stuff down to the way a can sounds when you open it. The clicks and crisps it makes. All of that stuff is engineered. Human beings. Steel cut oaks. I appreciate it, Mel, and I'm glad to be sharing the moment with everyone. Sorry for the late response. I had to go and come back. I'm a hypocrite on sugar use. I claim to not add sugar to my coffee, but I keep myself bringing on lettuce, tiramisu, and ice cream. Oh, yeah. It's hard. It's hard, Phil. And I think we are going to get like better sugar alternatives in the near future. It's just producing them at scale that's the problem. Right now, we can produce a lot of sugar cane. Lots of sugar cane. So much sugar cane. Right? And we can't really make that much allulose. But we probably will scale up slowly but surely. At the very least, the more people start to choose the alternatives, the better they will get as well, and the more incentive there will be to change our production lines. Sugar. Something that has driven so much suffering on our planet. A ridiculous amount. It's a war for our attention. So, like, what do frequency What's the frequency at scale? I choose you, Kenneth. Like, I don't understand any of the messages you're sending to me. But I appreciate your love nonetheless. I still want to understand this, the salad thing. So, it's a classic debate. And honestly, your group of friends is asking, oh, stop with the sycophancy. The reason we call things as wildly different as a bowl of romaine lettuce, a bowl of cold macaroni, and a bowl of mashed up eggs with mayonnaise, all salads come down to ancient Roman history and a little bit of food chemistry. The etymology is that it all starts with salt. The word salad has nothing to do with lettuce or greens or vegetables. It actually comes from the ancient Latin word sal, which means salt. The Roman and Greek used to eat raw, fresh vegetables, and because raw greens can be incredibly bitter on their own, they would douse them with a heavy brine or salt water, oil, and vinegar to make them more palatable. In vulgar Latin, the dish was called herba salta, which literally translates to salted herbs or salted greens. Over the centuries, the French shortened this to salad or salade, which eventually made its way into English in the 14th century as salad. So historically, a salad is defined not by its greens, but by its dressings. It is a mixture of raw or cold ingredients tossed in a salted, acidic dressing. The Romans consider it salad. Salty and acidic. You put salty and acidic on Jello. I'm only calling on like is the Jello thing on salad? Yeah, greens on salads. So it did continue to evolve. As culinary arts evolved, French chefs realized, just chefs, not French chefs, chefs realized they could apply the same logic to things other than lettuce. This led to the creation of different families of salads. Green salads, round salads, that's like egg salad, chicken salad, potato salad, and tuna salad. The link is that it is a light oil and vinegar dressing. Yeah, that binds the ingredients. Then there's like starch salads, like pasta salads or macaroni salads or potato salads. The link is that they're cooked, cooled starches tossed in a vinaigrette or creamy dressing. Because they are served cold and dressed, they fit the broader definition. And then, of course, the fruit salads as well. Cool, meaning salt, from the Latin and Roman words. It starts with salt. They used to salt, vinegar, and oil their leafy greens to make it more palatable. Sweet. The more you know, cooking language. The universe is sweet. This universe is pretty sweet. I have to agree. I don't really like this, like, starting to spin up this fan. Once a species has evolved to the point that it can give itself diabetes through a machine, it's allowed to start thinking beyond conflict. I have 3, no 4. I have many solves. Yesterday, I was reading a NASA report on how they found sugar particles in some nebula on a far-off corner of the galaxy. I guess there's too much of sugar in everything. The universe is sweet with me, so that's funny. If I've got salty and acidic, I've also got some olive oil there too. Of course, I do actually enjoy some olive oil or some balsamic vinegar and a little bit of salt and pepper on my salad as well. It's a good dressing. I think I'm ready. Ready, but steady for a card pull. It was fun to have you friends here with me. Are one of you gonna tell me when to stop? Somebody stop me. Good morning, Batty Priestess. Welcome back, your friend. Hope that you're doing well today. We talked about getting stuck in dopamine. How I saw how the things in our life that bring us satisfaction, joy, pleasure, right, release dopamine, and how that dopamine can capture us and hold us in a place. I talked about the dopamine that comes from food and the dopamine that can come from gaming, and how I noticed yesterday that giving myself the dopamine of playing a game overrode or filled the gap of the dopamine that I would look for in wanting something to eat. And it stimulated the curiosity in me of thinking about how other things in our life could have that quality as well. But depending on which dopamines you give yourself, dopamine from anything, including making your bed, also gives you dopamine. Washing your clothes and putting it in your closet, sweeping the floors, all of that gives you dopamine too. Right? And getting ourselves stuck in the dopamine that serves us little by little. Or at least trying to teach yourself how to do it. I'm not gonna say it.
Teaching yourself how to get stuck?
What do you want to say? I'm not gonna say
I'm not sure what you're saying there.
That's right. Feel less balance in the unprocessed. Just in time with the card pull again. We pulled this card like 3 times in the last 3 weeks.
It's
least.
blue and
Maybe
with a
even
red
more.
triangle
It matches my color
and some circles.
today as well. That's kind of trippy.
Blue and red. Circles on a triangle or two.
Together.
Together.
We pulled this card not yesterday, the day before yesterday. I mean, I don't think Phil heard it. Phil wasn't here the day before yesterday, so I think it still counts. I still need to read it. Phil is the one who pulled it. Card number 14.
Yay.
Co-creation and balance. I think I remember it. I think you do. It was very recent. Together, co-creation and balance, standing together in an electrified field formed by the flower of life. Golden spirals and specifically inside a star tetrahedron. This couple joins in balance and deliberate co-creation. The last day of the year, my friend. At this dawning of a new era, we have the opportunity, perhaps for the first time in millennia, to shift the obsolete paradigm of power over to an emerging vision of power too. It is certain that the old model is no longer workable. The ways of conventional power and greed have brought us to the brink of ruin. However, by mutual intent to co-create and bring balance, we will find common ground from which to create an optimistic future. Envision yourself standing in this symbol of co-creation and dynamic balance. First, seek your own inner point of equilibrium. Living in balance with male and female aspects within will make it easier to achieve balance when you're relating to others. Second, observe the way your intimate relationships are functioning. Are you living in cooperation and respect with the ones that you love? Is there a dynamic give and take to your interactions? Third, consider how you are co-creating with colleagues and co-workers. It ought to be more than simply getting the job done. Finally, look at the way you view the world.
I'm trying to think of things to bore my dad if I have to talk to him.
Let this card help activate your full participation.
Like things that don't land ever. Like that's what you need. Like okay. Because he gets like power from that containment.
Be gentle with yourself and those with whom you are co-creating. Continue to move towards that. That is awesome. That is so awesome. I feel like I did the card reading a lot more justice this time. Yo.
It's in and then out. I did it wrong. Then I did it right just now.
That was phenomenal. Thank you so much. Thank you for lending me your ears and listening in, dear friend. Right, it's your undivided attention that makes these things profound. Right, just a sunset can be profound, but if you're not there paying attention to it, it couldn't be. I appreciate you for seeing me on this side of the world. I appreciate you for doing good on your side as well. Together, little by little, day by day, we're going to make the world a more beautiful place. Beautiful, it makes sense. Thank you, Betty Priestess, for showing up here with us as well. Good side, good side. Good side, good side. Our side is each other's side. I appreciate you, friends, for all the love that you've shared. Thank you.
Let's go. That's the best thing about you. You can go, man. You can go. Go, beast mode. Go, beast mode. Go, beast mode. Go, beast mode. You're winning. You are winning it. Oh, the interwebs. Did I give the like? Did I give the respect? Probably not. I probably could have done better. Every day. Do I learn? I didn't give the like, but I just gave it. There we go. Beast mode. Yeah, let's play some beast mode. Or something a little different, maybe. Life of him. Life of him is on.
There's Delacoda. Delacoda doesn't have you on.
Beast mode, reach mode, teach mode. Getting ready for a fortnight's Life of Am on Twitch. At Lurky.
All right, let's go. Whee! Thank you for the Lurky, Upstar. I hope you're having a good morning. Look at the puppers. He's so cute. With little sniffers. His little sniffers.
I don't see the Queen Anne emote.
All right, friends. And you all are earning drops, friendos. You all are earning drops.
That's Al Mal Music side. Okay.
Let's get some coffee.
Hell yeah. Coffee.
Doggo sniff around. He's so cool.
That's awesome. Hi, Ty.
Oh, Doggo Samson. Oh, look at his ears moving. Oh, he's cute. All right, here we go, friends.
Dropping in.
All right, let's get a spark. I don't know.
That tobacco didn't have much in it. I don't know. Maybe it did.
Take the bus driver, get 10,000 XP.
All right.
It should be in the quest. If you thank the bus driver, you get 10,000 plus another 500 when you do it twice.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's why. Yes, that's why. Oh, I think you get healthier shields when you dance with a friend though at the diamond here. Does anyone want to dance with me? See? I think if you emote, person, someone's shooting at Corey. Someone's shooting at Corey. Oh. Hey, you fucker. All right, everyone okay? All right, let's dance, see if this works.
Yeah.
Oh, it's health. Okay, but we know now it's health. Yay, that's a good deal. All right, let's get here.
Help me resist the enemy's vain promises. I can never. Some say lame college kids, so cleverly raised in scholarships on lots of hits of ecstasy. Serious dropouts made accomplishments. We're taking this so high. Watch out like rocket ships. We're blasted off.
Yo, all devices are awesome.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, we're making this a harder one so you totally feel it. Up on higher levels, every time you hear it, these words could bind the devils every time they fear it. Y'all know that they about to be your spirit. Say it with me. Know that they about to be your spirit. Texas, we go speed, go. Zoro.com knows it takes a lot to run a business. For more than 10 years, we've been delivering all the supplies you need. Tools for your tough jobs, we've got them. Parts to keep equipment running, we've got them too. Plus, stock up on everyday items to keep your facility clean and safe. With millions of products in stock, you get same-day shipping.
The webcam only picks up probably the voice. I don't know if it's even picking this up. I don't even know.
For your business. Zoro.com.
Anything? This was fun.
Who says you can't be festive all year round? Grab your ugly Christmas sweater, put on 100 greatest Christmas songs, and join us at the pool. Listen now on Spotify.
Hey there, this is Jay Shetty, host of On Purpose. I sit down with influential voices across culture, wellness, and personal growth in this podcast created to bring you more health, happiness, and healing. Watch new video episodes on Spotify every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
It was all in your mind.
Oh, that was annoying me for a while.
Comes right through right now. All the depression, all the anxiety that I've released upon it. You can feel it comes from outside of me, and I'm honest. That's all I can do for you. And now all of the greatness that you may have admired in the past, I made this. All coming from the same places up in my mind's eye. So I hope you feel it. That's what the hook's about as I rise. Rise to the occasion, don't be surprised. They die. It's all in my mind, my mind, my mind. It's all in my mind, my mind. It's all in my mind, my mind.
I'm not really feeling it.
And all in my head, stay strong and on the grind and forget what they said. I'll be waiting for the end when the finish line's here. I'm trying to kick it in the gear, steering off the road, crashed and exploded. Your own imagination is so broken from the toasted. We go in fast motion, going to the end. And if they didn't hear me, I'll say it again. It's all in my mind.
It's all in my mind. It's all in my mind. It's all in my mind. It's all in my mind.
That's just a serpent up across a baby. It's the devil's Lord. Even when my thoughts just a bomb in my mind, I'm anything into reality. Begins to dawn. I'm drawn to violence, but my point of view, I don't know if it's getting straight across. I find that making sense, no good. I still get stuck right into golden frost. So the force that keep it coming down to where they should have done, they lost. It's all in my mind.
I don't know, was that something? Yeah, this is a shamanic track. I figured that out.
What if creating your logo felt like magic? Design.com's AI, it does. Describe your vision, and in seconds, AI turns your word. Let's do.
Clip it.